Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my Wat Tambor Shard guide. I have a lot of friends that have a higher GP than me struggle with this, even though their Geos should be more than geared enough. I see a lot of people recommending you have all your Geos gear 12. While that would be ideal, it's not necessary. I would say you need your Geonosian Brood Alpha and your Spy to be gear 12. The rest you can get away with gear 11, maybe even 10 for someone like Sunfac, who's just there for the buff dispel. All-Star is Poggle though, because we're going to have to work around his ability block. Unfortunately, I've just started relicking up my Geos, so they're pretty strong at the moment, so I should breeze through this guide, but I have a friend here whose Geos are a lot weaker, and I gave him some help doing the Wat Tambor Mission in his on the last territory battle, and he managed to get past, and his Geos aren't very strong at all. So he's able to do it with this team of Geos. I'll get it doing. I wish that I could get this guide out earlier to you, but unfortunately my guild only gets to the Wat Tambor Mission in phase 4. So I know it's the last day, but at least I can show you. We only unlocked Wat Tambor last Geonosian territory battle, so yeah, I guess we'll get into it. So this is the order I like to have my Geos, mostly because I want Poggle to assist last, because who is it? So one of them gives them, yeah, so Soldier inflicts tenacity down on his basic, and so to get the highest chance for ability block, I make Poggle go straight after him, so that, although I'm not sure, because it says target with an 80% chance to inflict ability block, I'm not sure if potency and tenacity affects it. So I don't know if it's always 80% no matter what, or if potency and tenacity, because most things say with a chance or something like that. So yeah, I'm not too sure how it interacts, but I figure it's better safe. Just give them the best chances possible. So this is ideally the best order that you want it in. I would actually probably swap Spy. Oh no. Yeah, this is probably the best order. I want Spy on this side so that I can click on him easily, and I have a better camera angle for that one shot, which hopefully we'll get a few of, but yeah, I'll walk you through it. So, you might notice that the people I'm versing are slightly different to the people you'd be versing. That's because, I don't know, it just changes ever so slightly each round for everyone. So, when you're looking at the team, number 1 priority, clone sergeants. You want to get ability blocks on the clone sergeants. Priority number 1. I always use this AoE first. I like using it because it gives everyone staggers, tenacity downs. It's just, especially because we have 2 clone sergeants, I want to get all the debuffs out. And so, we've got 1 clone sergeant. We'll try and ability block this one. Didn't get it. So I'm going to be a bit greedy here. Clone Trooper Medic can revive other clones, so I always try and pop him as soon as possible. So let's see if we can get a one-shot. Oh, yes, love that. Alright. Call Spy to assist because he does the most damage. Get some exposures up. Try and get some other ability blocks going. There is people that you don't have to worry about ability blocking, but when I do it, to be safe, I always just ability block everyone. So I keep going around on everyone until I've ability blocked each person. My biggest piece of advice for this battle is to not get impatient, to not panic, and just take your time. So you can see we cleared that one pretty easily by keeping ability blocks on everyone. And so, same thing. First priority, this guy. So, keep trying. Alright, so we got the ability block on him. Next priority, it helps to read the abilities. So, expose all enemies, inflict armor shred, deal physical damage, and what does this one do? Deal physical damage, gain taunt. I think this one has an AoE. Yeah, but the AoE doesn't seem too bad, so try and ability block this guy. Ooh, clone sergeant. Get the stagger, remove some turn meter. Ooh, I'm gonna get greedy here. Give him the big pop. Oh, that's that relic 3 spy coming into play. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have ability blocked her. See, I can get away with this because my Geos are a bit overgeared for this, but you shouldn't be. Don't, just take your time. Don't get cocky, don't get greedy, and don't panic. I guarantee you, if you just try and work your ability blocks around everyone, it might take you some time, but you will clear it. You know, every single person, just chuck an ability block on them. If they don't have one, chuck it on them. Because eventually you'll work them down. It might not be the funnest strategy, but I guarantee it'll work every time. You know, Geos Brute, the thing that the guy that Brood Alpha calls, he actually does the most damage out of everyone. Like, look at this. Okay, that was a non-crit 9,000. Okay, maybe I'm just an idiot. It's all good. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking. I'm not gonna waste his big hit. Just gonna try and get ability block. I'll try and follow my own advice and just keep ability block on everyone. So yeah, I wish I started this before I started gearing up my Geo, so I can show you that an undergeared Geo team can use this strategy and get past them every time. So yeah, look at abilities. So this might be the most dangerous ability in the game because, as you can read, you deal physical damage to all enemies, so it's an AoE, and you daze them for 2 turns. That's the killer there, dazing. Because when someone's dazed, they can't attack out of turn, so they can't counter, and then can't be called to assist, which is, you know, the Geonosians' bread and butter. So you need to ability block them. 50 defense. Okay, so nothing gives them tenacity up. Alright, so okay, 1 ability block down, get the AoE going, 2 ability blocks down. Gonna get greedy, give him the left, right, good. Nice. Oh, that's just embarrassing. That's awkward. Sorry you had to see that, guys. I got a bit cocky. Ability blocks, ability blocks. Let's give this guy one. Oh, he's the priority. Make sure you got one on him. Make sure you got one on him. Okay. He hasn't got one on, so we'll chuck it on him. Let's see. Let's see if I can redeem myself right now. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm just gonna end the video right here. Hey, that was. I'm really glad you guys can't see my face because. Oof. Oh, I'm dropping the ball in the ability blocks. Don't need to use that. So, my advice with these abilities, I probably won't need to use them often, but if you do, if the Arc Trooper does get a daze off, you need to use either this or Geonosian Brood Alpha's cleanse as soon as possible. That's the only time I would use this over this, is for the AoE days, because that just ends your whole career. You're done. You're done. You're finished. Alright. So this is generally the level where people start to fail. So if you just take my advice and just ability block everyone with priority on the ARC troopers, you'll be sweet. You could probably honestly do this with Gear 11s. But having a spy that can one-shot really does help. Alright, priority. So, Pons. I've always ignored Pons. I've always thought that he is honestly pretty trash. However, I have had about 3 or 4 people in my guild comment that Pons basically demolished their entire team by himself, so I'm gonna say for this round, priority, always Sergeant. Priority always goes ARC Trooper, Sergeant. They're always your top 2. Then I would say Medic, because he can revive them, and that's kind of suck. So we'll go AoE first. Get some exposés. Really not landing those. So for the call to assist, it means that whoever you call to assist attacks twice. So because I'm struggling a bit to get the ability blocks in, I'm going to call Poggle twice, because he ability blocks them on his basic, so he'll have double the chance. There we go, we got the ability block in the second. You know what, no guts, no glory. Oh, there's no way this is going to take him out. There's absolutely no way. Actually, you know, no, but he might just revive him now. YOLO. Alright, now. Head in the game, head in the game. I swear, if I fail with, let's get the stagger on him, so, yeah, see. I swear they have increased tenacity. Alright, he's got a blind, so not that that really affects a healer. What? How did he? Man, I really don't know. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of red at the moment, so I'm going to dispel it. Okay, good. We got. Ooh! Nice. Now I want to try and get rid of this guy. So I'm gonna call Spy. Okay, I'm not attacking Kiatmundi because he's got counter chance. And when he attacks out of turn, he always critical hits. And he's got offense off and crit damage up. Like, his... Actually, I'll try and antagonize him. I'll see if I can show you why. Let's see how much damage he does. Okay, I got rid of his retribution, so that was just a waste of time. Well, I guess I'm showing you what happens when you don't kill off the medic. Alright, so that's what can happen, and if you're in a tight spot, that can really hurt you. So I'll take this guy back down. Oh, I'll give him ability block. Get exposés. I gotta get something going. Let's go this. Okay. Okay, come on, the phone. If this doesn't work... Oh, yes! I'm the king. I'm actually the king of Geonosians. So yeah, I mean, I could probably order the rest. Alright, so... Quick summary. Again, I'm sorry my Geonosians are a bit overtuned for this, but it's all I really have to... What the... He just one-shot the Brood Elf. The Brood. Anyway, so takeaways for this is... Whoopsies. order of priority. Pons, in my opinion, I'm sorry, not Pons. Arc Trooper, #1 priority. Ability block. Next, Sergeant. I didn't show you, I should have showed you, maybe shown you an AoE, how much damage it does to your whole team. But I don't want to fail my video, so maybe next time I'll show it to you, since I already have Wat. I don't mind missing out on one shard. Anyway, Clone Sergeant second, Medic third, because as you can see, they are troopers. And you know, if you're already scrambling a little bit, you don't want that. You don't need that in your life. Medic, and then I would say try and ability block everyone you see. Yes, it might take a long time, but it's the safest option. Use the AoE at the beginning of a round if you can, just to get some more staggers, to get some blinds, to really give you a bit of a head start in the round. And then always try and one-shot the medic with your spy, because the medic, you need to kill the medic first. It's best to give ability to ability block everyone, but just one-shot the medic as soon as you can. But that's third priority. Arc Trooper, Sergeant, kill medic, and then I guess Pons. I've never had an issue with Pons, but yeah, Pons can do some pretty decent damage. So don't take DB official advice for leaving Pons to do his thing. Definitely not a good idea. Yeah, I was pretty surprised. Oh, sorry I missed posting on my Grand Arena. I just didn't get around to it, to recording it, but we got Kaiba, so I'm pretty excited with that. So yeah, I hope this was a helpful video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If the video was helpful, give it a like, or comment on anything you need to know if you want a guide on anything else. When I eventually get to my 3PO and General Skywalker events, I'll probably do a video while doing that and see what happens. But yeah, until then, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.